Hey guys, what's up? It's Mary. So for this week's video, I decided to do this question, like 50 different questions, but I'm going to split it up into two parts, so 25 each video. And it's like this random list of questions that I found on Instagram, and yes, you girls back on social media. Well, at least Instagram. I still don't have Snapchat, and I still don't have Twitter, and I still don't have TikTok and stuff like that. I'm just back on Instagram and Facebook. I had Facebook. Like, I've still had it, but I don't use it as much because I made all my friends that I have on social media have my actual number because I don't want to use my Facebook and Instagram so heavily. But anyway, okay, so I saw this going around Instagram, so I'm just gonna answer them. First question is relationship status. I'm gonna wait for that car to go by. I'm single and I'm actually really content in that singleness period and the season because it just lets me go closer to God, and that's the only relationship that I really need to work on at the moment. So yeah, I'm very, very content right now. Question 2 is last song you heard. Oh, it's Start in Line by Luke Hemmings. He's a vibe. His new song is so good. I'm actually so pumped for his album. Like, heck yes. Okay, anyway. Number 3 is... that's number 2, number 3. Number 3 is miss anyone. Yeah, I miss my friends and family. Because Sydney is right now in another lockdown. We love that for us. But no, I generally do miss my friends. Haven't been able to work either, so I miss my co-workers and I miss my kids. When I say kids, I mean like the kids that I take care of, not my actual kids. Yeah. Okay. Question 4 is love or to be loved? Love. Yeah, there's like this verse in the Bible. I believe it's John 13:35, which is that they will know that we are his disciples by how we love others. And I'm gonna cross-check that reference because I feel like I'm wrong. Let me double check that verse. I said John 13, didn't I? Yeah, I think I did. John 13:35. Let me double check to see if that's actually what that verse is. Oh, yes it is! Yes! Okay. By this everyone will know that you are my disciples if you have love for one another. I know my scripture, guys. But yeah, so definitely loving other people. Even though I know that love may never be reciprocated, I choose to love regardless. But I know that I am loved by God, but I just like choose to love others like Jesus loved me, but never at that like level of love, because God's love is agape love, and I can only give I can't remember the love type. I can only give a certain amount of love. So yeah. God. Yep. Okay. So number 5 is the greatest struggle in life. At this current point in time, I think my biggest struggle is... It's gonna sound so weird, but I think for me, my biggest struggle is sometimes doubting who I am. Like, I'm doubting, like, my ability to love people, and sometimes I doubt whether or not I'll be loved by others. I know it sounds weird, and I just said I was content with my singleness. I am, but it's that internal battle that I face with myself, and feeling that I'm not... that there's so much pressure that I put into myself, even though there's no need to put that pressure. I just put that pressure on myself, and that's like a struggle that I'm going through, and it's taken some time, and I'm really, really evaluating who I surround myself with, because I know that the people I surround myself with influences me. And yes, I know that my hoodie is like this, but I like it like this. But yeah, that's definitely one of my struggles thus far in this season. Okay, question 6 is dreams and ambitions. Honestly, it sounds so simple, but I feel like I've always just been called to love people, and I've just been called to help others. So if I can be a service to other people, I know that's one of my big dreams, is just to make the world, in a way, reflect Jesus' love and Jesus' service onto others. So that's definitely one of my big dreams and my ambitions, and that's something I think that's going to always be what I feel like is a part of my life, and that's my calling and my purpose. So yeah, in whatever shape or form, I would always just like to help people, no matter what. Okay. Number 7 is nicknames. You know, my name is Mary, and it's impossible to shorthand that, like make it even shorter, but it's possible apparently. I've been called Maz, and then my parents call me Merry Christmas, which is really cute, so I'm okay with that, and it's a pun. One of my best friends calls me M, and I call her C, so and then I've been called Mare Bear, and I've been called Mare. And I think that's it. Like, I don't really have many nicknames because Mary is already so short, but it happens, so let it be done. Okay, question 8 is future career choice. A teacher. I feel like I would love to be a teacher of any sort, or maybe even speech pathology. I might go down that route again. But no, like for now, I think teacher is where I want to be, like whether that's a primary school teacher, a high school teacher, a music teacher, anything to do with like helping others and like molding minds kind of thing. Yes. But everything is up to whatever God wants for me, so I will just simply obey him. So yeah. Number 9 is ideal date. Well, I'm a very simple kind of gal. Like, I do not like leaving the house either, so lockdown has been very, very rewarding for me. I don't know. Like, I feel like it's cheesy, but I love movie dates. Like, movies, watch a movie with me. Preferably watch Harry Potter with me. That's cool. But yeah, I'm a very simple kind of gal. Like, I don't want to make it a big deal or fuss about it, so I'm easy. Ooh, you know what? It would be really cool to like do stargazing, like look at the stars and appreciate God's vastness in his creation with the sky and this universe and stuff. I love space. So yeah, definitely probably go with that. Okay, you know, we'll go with that. Okay, favorite emoji. Oh, I'll just leave them here because I can't describe it. Yeah, okay. Question 11 is favorite style of clothing. Hoodies. Yeah, or flannels, or hats. But is hats clothing because you wear it on your head? Yes, they're still clothing. Hats, beanies, flannels, hoodies. Clearly there is a pattern that says that as long as I'm warm. Yep, those mine. Okay. Question 12 is weird food combinations that you enjoy. I get so judged by this, but I love Vegemite with peanut butter or Nutella mixed in with it. My bread, toast it up, put a layer of butter, put Vegemite, layer of Vegemite, then I might, if I'm feeling fancy, put a layer of peanut butter or layer of Nutella. It's weird, and when I was in high school, one of my high school teachers judged me severely for it, and I was like, sir, have you ever tried it? No, you haven't. You can't knock it till you try it. And so yeah, that's probably the weirdest combination I've had of food. Yeah, I'll go with that. Okay, 13, things you're worried about. Oh gosh, what am I not worried about is a better question. And I know I shouldn't be worried about tomorrow because for today's troubles is enough for today and tomorrow's troubles will come and go. Matthew 6:28. I can't remember verses. Yeah, I worry about a lot of things. I worry about my uni results, which got today. Your girl passed, she fine. But I was worried about that for like weeks on end. Like as soon as I finished my exams, the only thing I could think about were my results. And that was like in a month period of waiting and that period of stress. It's fine, it's done now. She's good, she's good to go. You know, that was definitely what I was most worried about. I'm worried about next week because I don't know if I can work or not. Lockdown, still not helping the situation out at all, but that's okay. I am worried if I'm ever gonna be in a relationship because I want to have kids in the future one day. Like I feel like I want to be a mother, but I'm also like, you know what? It's God's will. I shouldn't worry so much about that than I do. But yeah, as I said, like right now I'm still working on my relationship with God, so that's all that matters to me. But like you still have those worries here and there, and I'm worried that I'm not a good friend at times. I'm worried that I annoy people too much. Anyway, that is a can of worms. So let's just suppress that and not open that any further. Yes. Okay. Question 14 is last photo you took. Oh, okay. Last photo I took. Does it count if it's like a screenshot or an actual photo? Because the last photo I took was the 15 promises of the Virgin Mary for those who pray the rosary. So it's literally like this. That was the last photo I took, which is technically like a screenshot kind of thing. But the last video I took was me configuring out my computer. So it had like a little bit of computer troubles, but it's fine. But yeah, those were probably the last thing I took a photo of. Okay, question 15 is favorite YouTube channel. Boy oh boy, I have a lot. Maybe I should just list them, like make a little, I will also add in this video like the links to each of the channels so you guys can check them out because they're awesome. Okay, Zachary Staines, my dude. Oy oy. I love you, Zach, so much. You know I love you, Zaka. Oh my gosh, he's the sweetest person ever. Like, hands down, best guy ever. I've met him, I've talked to him. Great dude. I appreciate that man. He is such a godly man and like full of so much wisdom. He has this podcast with the next two YouTubers that I'm gonna list out because it's flippin' awesome. Prompt us, watch it. It's not watch it and listen to it on YouTube and on Spotify / Apple Music, wherever you listen to your podcast. Anyway, so his fellow co-hosts are Chad Masters and Gabriel Conzi. So I love those guys as well, and I love Chad's channel that he has with his wife Tori, Chad and Tori, or Tori and Chad Masters. I don't know which, I can't remember which order it goes in. Either way, would recommend. And then Gabriel's channel that he has with his wife Jess. So Jess and Gabriel Conzi will, I feel like those people will always be on my list regardless of whatever happens. Then I love Cimarelli, I love the Merrill twins. Those are the people that I will always watch their videos no matter what. So Jess and Gabe and their individual channels, Chad and Tori, Zach, the Merrill twins, and yeah, and Cimarelli. Yeah, I think those are the, technically there's more than 5 people, but there's like 5 different channels. Well, like technically this one has 2, so I can't math right now, but those are probably my top 5 YouTube channels. Yeah, we'll go with that before I make my head spin. Okay, so question 16 is favorite cafe. Oh, Sydney has a lot of cafes and I still haven't explored them all, but I would definitely say the Social Hideout is definitely one of my favorite cafes. 17 is your favorite moment of achievement. Oh boy. I don't even know. I mean, there's a lot to be grateful for and a lot to celebrate, but I don't know. Maybe just the fact that I'm alive. That's the greatest achievement, is that I made it through today. We'll go with that. Okay, 18 is best school / college memory. I'm gonna substitute that for the university, but it's best school memory, I guess, in general. Graduating high school. No, I'm kidding. I spent most of high school in the music rooms, creating good friendships that I still have to this day. So shout out to my high school group. I love you guys. Yeah, I'm gonna say graduating year 12 because I don't know how I did it. I really don't. I made it. Thank you, God. I appreciate you for getting me through high school. Yeah, just go with that. Okay. 19 is love a career. I would love to love my career. But now I would probably choose love over career. Like, as in like loving people and loving others than money. Love people more than loving money. Yes. There's a quote that I really love. It's called, love people and use things. Oh wait, I said it the wrong order. No. Don't love things and use people. Use things, love people. That's a good one. That's the one that you should remember. That's a good one. Remember that. Okay. Okay, 20 is childhood life or adult life? Honestly, I would choose my childhood life over my adulthood, but also I kind of love growing up. So adult life is not too bad. It is challenging, but it's a good challenge. But I do miss my childhood here and there. Okay. Question 21 is carbonara bolognese. Dude, I don't like carbonara. Sometimes it's so creamy that it's overwhelming. So bolognese, spaghetti bolognese, chef's kiss. 22, most useless talent you have. Well, I don't think any talent would be considered useless because everything that you've been given and every gift that you've been blessed with is a blessing from God, and God can use any gift that you have for His glory and for His good. So nothing is really useless. I mean, it's not a flex, but maybe, I don't know, but I'm double jointed. Like, it's in my fingers, I'm double jointed. I'm not gonna show people because it grosses some people out. So I'm not gonna do it, but I'm double jointed in like these fingers. This one, not so much. My thumbs are eh. But yes, that's not useless though, because I need my fingers to write. But it's useless and it's not useless. It's not useless. Okay. 23 is share a message using emojis. Okay. Whatever emojis I put on the screen. 24 is what's your WhatsApp status? Okay, let me check. Apparently that's a thing. Oh, there's nothing that's on my status. It just says my status, add to my status. Oh, no, wait, no, I think my status is God bless. No, wait, that's my about. Hang on, I don't know what a status is. Oh, I can add a status. You know what, it's nothing. We'll go with nothing, or we'll go with God bless. Okay, 25 is things that you are grateful for in life. My parents, my family, my friends, God, my friends that I've made during church and during this pandemic. Grateful for you guys. Grateful for the internet and my phone because it allows me to connect with people that I would never thought I would have connected with. Like my best friend April, who lives in Canada. I love you with my whole heart. And one of my really good friends, Madison, lives in Oklahoma. Love you, girl. I really do. And I really hope that in God's timing I can meet you because that would be flippin' awesome. Yes. So shout out to the internet for blessing me with amazing friends. Yeah. Oh, and also Emily, who lives in Melbourne. So it's not that far from Sydney, but it's kind of far, but we calculated. We live 9 hours apart. Not too bad, but also I love you, Emily. I just don't want to drive 9 hours. I just don't want to drive 9 hours. But we're not that far. States apart, baby. But our friendship's still as strong. Okay. Yeah, but they're not really things. I know that I'm supposed to list off material things, but people are better than things. Again, going back to that quote, love people, use things. Don't do the opposite, kids. Don't do the opposite. Anyway, so that wraps up this first part of the questions, and hope you guys have a beautiful and blessed day. Make sure you remember that I love you so, so much, but the only person that can beat my love for you, I don't know why I just paused for a second, love for you is God above.